What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Food Worth Forking. I am your host, Laura Williams. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And we are going to get things started because I am really excited about, well, first of all, let's pause. It's February. Can you believe it? It is February. It's Black History Month, so we'll get into that a little bit later. But I'm really excited tonight because this is February, and it is a series, and we are kicking off February with If I Knew Then What I Know Now. Redefining your next chapter. So this is a series. It's a 3-part series, and I have had the opportunity to invite two of my really good friends, close friends, to participate tonight and talk about, if I knew then what I know now, what would I do? What would I do differently? And today, like, what advice would I share with, the younger generation, especially younger generation of women? So we are going to get this started. This series includes two of my friends, like I said, Dr. Audrey Smith and Kenya Hairston. And tonight we have the pleasure of one of them being here tonight, and Kenya is here tonight. So we're going to start off this. Oh, what I didn't say is that this is a recorded interview that we did. And so we're going to kick tonight off with watching together the first interview, and then go into, as you see here, we're going to go into the episode. So the interview. So, and then Kenya and I will come back after this first part is over, and we'll get into some sensual food facts and a few, see who's smashing and passing tonight. All right. So I'll see you in a few minutes.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Food Worth Forking. I am your host, Laura Williams. And thank you for joining me today. I'm really excited about this episode because we are starting 2026 off grand. And I have an opportunity to talk today with two of my closest friends who are doing amazing things in life. But we're all kind of like in the same space, same stage of life of what's next. And it's a lot different than what it was for our parents and grandparents. So what is the wisdom that we are sharing with each other, and also the wisdom that we can share with younger women? So just in case, if you have not subscribed to the podcast, why haven't you subscribed? Listen, hit that bell, hit the subscription button, and like it so that more people can participate and join in on the conversation. So today we're talking about wisdom of next chapter. What is that? What is it? Especially for those of us over 40.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Come follow as I take you on a tour. Let me put you on to some new work. Grilling this heat. I got the word on the street. Take heed, introduce you to some brand new things. Food for the soul, till you gotta blow. Food worth forking, take it on the go. In tune, serving it up on the road. Tell you all about it on the special. This here's something you don't wanna miss. Hit you every week with a new dish.
So today I am joined with my good friend Audrey Smith and Kenya Hairston. Like, yay. So Audrey, we'll start with you. Why don't you tell us just a little bit about you, like what you do and all the great things.
All right. Oh, there's so many great things, but I'll just keep it narrow. So Audrey Smith, and I am a doctor of psychology. I work for the Department of Veterans Affairs, so deal with a lot of trauma in my day-to-day work. So I try to be lighthearted and jovial in the other parts, right?
Yep.
My favorite thing is being out in nature, walking my dog, and
Rosie.
Rosie Roo, that's right.
Rosie.
Oh, and then, I'm at that stage where I don't have children, so I'm just taking care. I'm not sandwiched between anything, but I spend a lot of time taking care of my dad as he ages. And then from there, I like to read. I like to watch television. And when I'm getting out and about, I like to find delicious food.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious bites.
You know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All right, Kenya.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hi.
So it's my turn.
It is, yeah.
I'm Kenya Hairston. Love food worth forking because I am a food scientist by trade. I forgot that you were a doctor. And I can't wait to say that because I'm going to be Dr. Kenya Hairston in 2027, working on that. I'm a student right now. I'm a wife. Yeah. I'm a mother of a 19-year-old. That strengthens my prayer life. Jesus. Other than that, I'm just happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Of course. I'm happy that you both are here. I'm excited. I'm excited. So we're gonna warm up a little bit. And we're gonna get into the speed round, right? So if you watched the show before, just to break the ice and see what you say. So this is.
I know. I feel like I should put my hand back. Like. Okay.
So this or that, right? This or that. So.
Okay.
In this chapter, I want more desire or devotion?
Desire.
Desire.
Mm-hmm.
Fire and desire.
You know it.
That's hard. I mean, because, devotion, my saved side says, I want devotion. I want to be closer to God. But desire for career, desire for relationship.
It could be many things.
Yeah.
And it could be a desire for your relationship with God to grow more than it already is. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, because you got the devotion check.
You think so?
Oh, yes, ma'am. You are on that.
Y'all think so?
Yeah.
So what's your answer?
Desire, baby.
Desire?
Yes. Yes.
I'm
Because
gonna have
that
to go with that
fire,
too.
exactly as you sang it.
Fire. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
What about you?
See, I would say desire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It's
but I think
brand
now
new.
even just discovering what they are, because we're like, well, what is it?
Right.
So when we ask these questions, it's like, what am I desiring now?
Yeah.
That's so
different.
true. That's so true.
So, yeah. Okay, in this chapter, I choose peace or passion.
Peace, child. Listen, I have it on my sweatshirt today. Look at you.
Okay.
Look at what's prophetic.
Peace is her
Peace.
priority.
Yes, it's my
Yes.
priority. Yes.
Ah.
I will take peace any time of the day.
Okay.
I do not like drama. Shout outs to Mary J. Blige, but I do not like drama.
Yes.
Yes.
Got it.
Same.
Peace.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay, right now I'm prioritizing money or meaning.
Ooh. That one's tricky.
I know, right? I'm going to go with meaning. Money plays a component in that meaningful process, but definitely meaning. I'm all about purpose. I'm a purpose-driven person. I'm a passionate person, but the meaning piece, I'm going to say that.
Okay.
Diverge a little bit. I'm going to go for the money.
Me too.
Yeah. And also because I feel like in my early days, I really, the meaning, right? Like I followed that and I feel content with that. But, it's time to stack that paper because I'm trying to retire at some point while I'm still grown and sexy.
Right.
Come on, grown and
Yes.
sexy.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. I'm
Yeah,
about
so I'm trying to be
right
smarter.
now. Yeah. It's going to take me, I need to go on places.
Get
I'm
into
trying
the
to
soul and not the pole.
What?
Huh?
You know what? Okay. What are you talking about?
And why? What and why? What is the meaning?
Talking about next. Okay, one more. Let's see here. My balance this year looks like soft life or boss energy?
Oh, I like soft, but I have a lot of energy too, as you can see,
Yes,
But
yes,
I mean,
yes.
I like the softness of things, I want things to kind of just be steady right now. I'm in a great phase that I call it the bird launching phase. I don't believe in empty nesters. Y'all know empty nesters.
Okay.
I'm a bird launger. I'm launching this bird.
Yes,
Okay.
you are.
But I'm also launching, career, my passions, things like that. So but I'm doing it softly. I'm not going hard. I'm not, because I want to prioritize my health, and I want to do it in a way that is pleasing to God, but then also effective. And so I'm just taking things kind of steadily. It's a soft phase for me. I'll say that. Less stress in life.
Yeah, I think that's actually I think it's a combination of both, because why not have, boss energy, because that's what that sounds like to me, but still like, all right, but I'm also
Doing it
cool,
gently.
it's easy, but I'm gonna get it done.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Audrey, what you thinking?
I think I'm good with the soft. I mean, I can do that, so I'm going for boss.
Soft.
Just it sounds like all these questions you're asking me are making me think about something new, right? A new season, new chapter.
It is.
Come on, boss.
Okay, I'm
You
gonna
have a
try.
resting boss face? Yes, come on. Yes, ma'am.
Why? Okay. Yes. So
Yeah.
we're about to get into it, y'all. You see where this is going.
Okay.
So as we have, I think it's, we are over 40, and what life was like for our parents and even our grandparents is way different than how we're experiencing. I think how we are experiencing it at our age and at this point in our lives. I think at this point, it would be like, well, yes, retirement, yes, but it really was like, oh, let me retire and let me go ahead and get this moo-moo, and I'm gonna sit on this porch with this lemonade because
I'm tired.
I'm tired. And their work life was different too. I think a lot was more, maybe even more manual labor, like really working for some, really working hard. So now, because we were told, go to school, go to college, get the job, get the good job, and get a house, get married. Like it was these things, but that's shifted a little bit. And not that we haven't done that, but now we're at this point of, okay, I'm here and I've worked and I've done it, but did I really go to college for something I truly wanted to go for? Or am I moving in the space of my dreams and what I really want, what I wanted to do? Then was I doing it for my family,
Right.
because look
It
how
goes
fast
fast.
time has gone. So what is the next chapter? Have you thought about that? Like, what do you want to do next? So my first question is, if you could rewrite an early chapter of your life, what skill or lesson would you introduce sooner to give yourself more freedom?
If I understood that back in my 20s, I'd be in a different place now. Now I've been blessed to have a great job. I've been blessed to, have different benefits to help me throughout the way, but I probably would not have taken out the loans to, get to. My parents, so my mom was an educator, my dad is an engineer, And so school wasn't really a non-negotiable. It was just, that's what you do,
expected.
you know?
Yeah.
They were middle class, and I had a B average, so scholarships didn't roll in. So now. So what I'm doing now with my 19-year-old is I'm actually teaching him this process now so that he will not be in the position that I was in. Matter of fact, he was like, oh, Mom, I want to go to a financial advisor. I'm like, okay, on Christmas? Come on, you know, it's vacation. Tomorrow at 1:30, we're going to go see a financial advisor because he has goals now. And another goal of mine was to not have my son experience debt like I did. So we decided that we are going to make sure that he has a debt-free degree. So when he graduates, he will not have debt.
And that's hard
That is
today.
powerful.
Tell me
Like,
about it.
the cost of school, of college, is like, for a year, I'm like, wait, how much is that? What is it? What's happening?
Just for tuition. Then
Yeah.
you add
Right.
the price of life, living.
There's life, and don't even think about when you add on, if you are at an away school, then you have
travel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that ordered to share anything with my younger self or anyone younger, like, focus on your finances or teach. Really start them young if you can. And there are so many programs and books and all the things out there that you can do that, but let's introduce you to that. But that wasn't that wasn't really in our community a lot. It was more about survival.
Yeah.
It was very, very much about survival. So at least learning the basics of save some money, don't touch it, act like it wasn't there. Maybe that is probably one of the first things that I would say and I would tell myself. Yeah.
For sure, for sure.
Because things grow significantly when you give them 20 years.
Yes.
And, you know, mine's starting to grow and it's got 10, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't multiply as well. So I think the idea that our generation can be those parents to teach, right? We're kind of sandwiched between when we really had to work hard and where our parents had to work hard and our grandparents had to work hard, so it really was about survival. But we can see more than that. We can see the thrive, and then we're that bridge, right, to help the next generation do the thrive.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
What belief about success, success, money, or worth shaped your early chapters? And how would you rewrite that narrative today?
Well, I think worth, it's real important not to get that caught up in what you have, but your worth is more defined by what you do, right? Who you give to, how you carry yourself, because I think a lot of people are judging themselves by what whip they have and, you know, what accessories they can attach to themselves. But I think that really diminishes so much of who we are and what we bring to the table. So really defining oneself more by their doing, their action, their character, and sharpening that even in your early years, you know, knowing who you want to be and how you want to be out there in the world. I think that's very important. So worth, I am concerned with how commercial and how material we have gotten, and that soul piece has just kind of left by the wayside. So
No, that's good.
I think there was a time, there was a time when growing up, we're part of that generation where we were doing things, be it at church, getting involved in the community. That's a part of it, right? However, to your point, there wasn't a lot of, you're doing all these things, but know that you're worth it. Say the thing, do the thing. You are important.
Inherent.
Yes, yes. Like, yes, we were in community. We trying to think of some things that, you just were involved, but kind of doing it for the sake of doing it, but versus someone, or a lot of people, I would say, pouring into young people. I think we had more of that then. Now, it's
Community.
just a lot of young people and young women that I've spoken to don't know, and they're trying to figure out, who they are, and they're very lonely.
That's a good point.
They're very, very lonely.
So I was raised in a faith-based household. Both my parents were Christians, and so I was raised in the church, if you want to say, but then it came to a point where I had my own relationship, and so that's where I found my worth. But within there, and it's funny that you mentioned that, we had it was called CYF, Christian Youth Fellowship. That's where we were really, not only we had the fellowship, but then we also had the mentorship. We had 3 middle-aged women, including my mom, that actually mentored us. And that helped us develop into knowing our worth, knowing our purpose, being goal-driven. And even to this day, and maybe we'll talk about this, maybe not, but having that mentor, and in the professional world, they also talk about sponsorship to help get to that next level, is so essential. Even after this evening, I have to meet with 2 of my mentees. They're like, we have to go to dinner. And I'm like, it's Christmas, but I'm like, okay. But I understand the importance of that, because they are looking for direction.
Yes.
They're looking for that wisdom.
Yeah.
And to have 1 or even 2 people to help drive you both personally and professionally. There's 2 different things. So I have a mentor, actually I have 4, but this one mentee, she actually is it's a professional piece. But we always go into the personal piece, because they're kind of one, they go like this, and it always comes back to purpose. What's your worth? How do you feel about yourself? And that'll push you and drive you into so many different chapters that will affect you down the line.
And standing in the room, like you belong in the room, and don't shrink.
Right.
And I think a lot of them do that. And I think a lot, even for myself, it took a while to get And I think that makes a world of difference. We were talking about like different mentees and mentors, and I think I would not have probably made it to college if it wasn't for a school counselor who took me, Joanne Davis, who took me from. My mom was working, so she couldn't take me, a single mom. And she was working, and she was like, you want to go to college? I was like, I think so. And she took me to 3 different colleges.
Wow, yeah.
On her own.
On her own.
On her own dime.
On her own dime. Okay, you're going to go.
Wow.
Let's make the appointments. A couple other students would go. And then after that, okay, I don't know if I have any money. Well, we gonna get you some money.
That's right.
We'll get you some money.
Yeah, don't let anything stop you.
Yeah.
There's hurdles,
but we don't have,
but
I don't
we can jump
hear,
them.
I'll put it that way, I don't hear about a lot of counselors or people or students having those mentors. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will tell you this. In looking at the journey with my son, his initial school district was so large. For colleges, I have this software program with this spreadsheet, and they're looking at me like, we're just trying to get him to graduate from high school. They didn't even have time to do the college piece, which was crazy to me. Now, mind you, I transferred him to another school. They had 3 counselors per a small group. It's a smaller school. I'm not going to tell you how much it cost because it was a private school, but they had a personal guidance counselor for your mental health. They had your general guidance counselor to get you through high school. And then they had the college guidance counselor. What's the difference? You're paying
You're paying for it.
$30,000 versus a public school, which isn't right.
No.
So it's there, but it's just not accessible.
Yeah.
And you have to find it.
Yeah, you have to work
Yeah.
harder
Yeah.
when you're in a public school to do
do,
the research,
yeah.
to be in the library,
Yeah.
looking for the books, where are the scholarships, because there's sneaky little scholarships, right? When we see the big ones that we know that the school or that maybe the guidance counselor is putting forward.
Right.
But then there's little things based on where your parents went to school or where your parents, the type of profession they were in, or just there's so many organizations that are out there that want to give, but it is either hidden, right? Or you just have to work harder to dig
that's
it up.
true. That's true. And the smaller schools give money.
Yeah.
The smaller schools give money, the
Yeah.
small private schools. But a lot of people aren't looking at the small schools. They're looking at the big known schools, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah. And knowing that the smaller schools are just as good and can be better because you're going to get, a lot of times, more attention
exactly.
if you ask for it.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause
you show
gotta-
up for it.
You show
right?
up. You got to show up for it. Gotta show
I think
up
it's
for
real important going in freshman year. You know, that concept of begin with the end in mind, right? So knowing that there is life after high school, because it's a lot to get through adolescence. It is a
Right.
lot,
Yeah.
and you could just be stuck on that. But really being prepared. I came from a family where college was expected. There's no question. But my dad worked in academia, so I had, you know, a head start on that. I didn't need my guidance counselor as much because I had that within my family. But knowing that I was going to college meant I started doing the social activities or the community-based activities so that I could look well-rounded for the scholarships and things like that. And then, so I was a candy striper at Grant Hospital downtown.
you?
Yes, I was.
I
And then
forgot about
They
that.
liked me
I
so well.
forgot.
I had done that for 4 years that, you know, I got a little candy striper scholarship. So they're just those little aspects of doing and showing up and being of service, right? Just being who you are out there in the world. It really does pay off. It gives back. But you have to have that concept, right?
Yeah.
That there's something next for me. So let me start preparing for it.
Yeah.
Tell us what a candy striper. Not everyone knows what a candy striper is. Tell us what a candy striper is. I forgot about that when you said that. I was like, oh my God, I always wanted to be a candy striper. They said no.
It's not candy, right?
No.
It's
know.
not. Oh. It's just a volunteer. It's a volunteer in a medical center in a hospital. And so I still have the smock that has the little red and white stripes,
Shut
right?
the front door.
And
You still
that's,
have that?
yes.
What are you doing with it?
It's hanging in the closet, just looking cute, being a
That's
memory,
all right.
being a
It's
part of
all
my
right.
history.
We
Yes.
listen and we don't judge.
Yeah. Thank you, Kenya. I need that. Oh my goodness. But yes, just, you know, being able to volunteer, because I was kind of pre-med. I wanted to go to medical school, so I wanted things that got me exposed to. But the next thing that led to was being like a nurse's aide while I was, in between college and graduate school, being a nurse's aide. So I really wanted to know, if I'm going to go into this psychology thing, do I like it? What does it look like in practice, not just in, you know, tests and homework and in theory? And fell in love, right? Really enjoyed. But that gap year that I took helped me understand, yes, this is the right application that I want to make. This is the right activity that I want to be involved in. So that was fun.
That's good.
That was fun.
Exposure.
Exposure.
So
Yeah, and
key.
it's kind of part of that research and just exploring. I don't think I'm quite as fearless, right? I mean, I kind of set the course and don't take too many risks to deviate from it. But I'm sure there's a bunch of other things that I could have just gone out and tried to do, like in radio advertising or other things, and you just find where that passion comes, right? You find what really feels meaningful for you, and I think that helps a lot with picking that major, right, and really deciding what you want to commit to.
And also allowing yourself to, what you said, to explore. And you have to, it's okay. And it's small steps.
Yes.
We're not saying, don't get a job, don't work, and I'm just going to explore the world, on $5. But if you're working, take the time to explore things you never even thought about doing. That's not in your, even in your wheelhouse, in your space. I think it's good.
I think that's what I was doing, because I thought I wanted to become a doctor. And I was like, I don't like blood. This isn't going to work out.
No.
But I was like, I know I'm supposed to do something in science, in the medical field. And so that's how I got into food science and did that for about 20 some years. Wow. So it's been, and that's just been the best career. I think it's still a best kept secret too, but we're out here.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
We outside.
Yeah. Didn't even know
Doing
until
important things.
Didn't even know until you said it.
Until I said I was a food scientist,
Yes.
you didn't know? Shut the front door. I thought you knew.
No. Didn't even know it was a thing. Like, really?
Right.
Really?
Yes.
No.
A big thing.
Yes, a
Like,
big
I mean,
thing.
yeah,
Like, oh, that's a job?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yes, every food company has a food scientist. So, because you have to eat,
It makes
has to be
sense.
good, and it has to have quality. It
Right.
has to be safe.
Safe.
Right.
So, if you know about the FDA,
Yes.
you know about USDA, who is like the meat of the legal meat
Yep.
company, if you want to say, or organization. So, but yeah, we're best kept secret.
Okay. All right. What boundary should have been written into your story earlier? At work, in love, or with family?
Don't settle. Do not settle. And that goes for career and relationships. I've always been, from a relationship perspective, I don't think I've ever settled. I've always had standards. But with career, sometimes I didn't put my best foot forward. I didn't negotiate what I was worth. So I'm a scientist. My background has always been science, and that world it's a different world. The STEM world is just different. They weed you out from college, from your first biology and then organic chemistry and all that. They weed you out, and then you get to this space where you're at this table and everyone's almost like a genius to you. And so then you're like, oh, going back to that little, am I worth being here? So, not negotiating, things like that. So the boundary now that I have is knowing my worth, recognizing that I am meant to be here, and always coming not just with what I say, but here's the documentation to prove. Because as you know, as a doctoral student, you have to have works cited. You have to have references. So I'm not just going to tell you what I think. I'm going to show you what I know based upon these references. So my boundaries are, knowing that worth.
Hope you enjoyed that first part of the series. I really do. It was, I'm really looking for everyone to be involved and get into, the second part, which will be next week. And next week we will have Dr. Audrey Smith here. But this week, like I promised, Mrs. Kenya Hairston is joining us. So let's get her on the stage. Yes.
Hello. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. See, I thought you were going to wear your red lip. So,
I
listen, I was ready.
This week it's like red-ish. And I was like, oh, let me try something different tonight. Let me do a little something different. But you representing?
It was Wear Red Day at work to celebrate heart health. So
Oh,
I
okay.
think the actual day is this weekend. So I was like, okay, I'm going to rock the red all day, have the red lip, and I'm here. And of
Nice.
course, my Ohio State people are on. So, hey, Ohio people. Hey, Texas people. I see you
Mm-hmm.
in the chat. Love y'all.
Mm-hmm. 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 So, do you have anything to add to just from what, that first part of the series so far?
It was really great. And I have not looked at this since, we recorded it. So I was trying to remember. I was like, what did I say, Lord? I hope I didn't embarrass anybody. Oh my gosh. I'm up here just tripping in my head. But, it was really good because it allowed us to really kind of reflect and think about some things. I loved what Audrey said about thinking of the end in mind,
Yeah.
begin with the end in mind, and
Mhm.
and really having that perspective, especially as a young person, going into college and adulting. So but you can really use that anytime,
Anytime.
you know
Yes.
anytime. So that's what I
Yeah.
was reflecting on.
Indeed. And I think this also gives an opportunity to think about what we are saying to young people. So it's like, oh, okay, how can we pour into them? And it could be something small, not, it's just as we're going, as we're, encountering, and you see something and you're like, you know what, let me at least kind of slip it in a little bit, like, hey, maybe you might want to think about doing it this way. Have you ever thought about this? So it's all good, and it's also good for us where we are as an adult. They're just good reminders. Good reminders.
Absolutely, because they are watching.
They
Trust
are.
and believe. They are watching. They're looking for examples, but they are watching how we are moving.
Hmm.
So it's definitely important to just not only interact with them, but then kind of check yourself too.
Hmm. Yeah, and support where you can.
Absolutely.
All right. So you know what this means. You are now officially my co-host for the evening, and we are going to get into in between the bites moment. Let's talk about that. So those of you who are, if you're new, in between the bites is really what's happening out here, what's happening in the world around us, in food, not in food, but what is happening. And since this is Black History Month, in between the bites will be a Black History moment all month long. So every week when you come back, it'll be Black History. Hmm.
We're gonna sing, lift every voice and sing.
The last week, the
I'm
last
kidding.
series three will we'll
I
work
still
that.
don't know that third verse. I'm strong on that first verse. I am strong, but then I'm wrong when it comes to the third verse. I do not know. I'm gonna work on that though. I'm gonna work on it.
At least we'll have the lyrics. I'm gonna have the lyrics
Okay.
for the third session. We'll have the
Okay, I'm here
lyrics.
for it.
Right. But tonight we are going to. So what I wanted to do is, this weekend, if you're not, if you're not busy, you're trying to figure out what you want to watch. This is a great time to watch some Black movies on history, some fun movies. But I chose two of my favorite movies, and I wanted to share with everyone. So if you are, you want to figure out what you want to watch this weekend, get a little education, and also have a good time. My first up, this is definitely one of my top favorite movies, and this is the Jackie Robinson story 42. If you have not seen it, it is a must. It is heart. It'll pull a heartstring. It'll make you cry. It'll make you mad. It'll make you proud and excited. Um, but this is a must. And if you are in New York, if you happen to be in New York, go to the Jackie Robinson Museum. It is hands down a must, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful museum. It's larger than I thought it was going to be. There's so much so much to see, so much to read, participate in. If you are in New York, it's in Lower Manhattan. Go to the Jackie Robinson Museum. He is like one of the top people for me, and especially heroes in our community in Black culture. And I don't think we talk about him enough and what he did for the culture. But if you want to see something inspiring, 42, and if you're in New York, go to the Jackie Robinson Museum.
I gotta check that movie out. I don't think I've seen it.
Oh, you got to see it.
Okay,
You
I'll
gotta see
see it.
it.
But
And yes, it
make
is
me sad
Chadwick.
and mad. I gotta be sad and mad.
You will. You will have like those moments like, oh, and then you'll be like, that's right. And then you'll be like, yes. Like all it gets all the emotions. But it also, I think for me, it just makes you very you're proud. I'm proud to be Black, and I'm thankful for the work that he did, because he did some work.
That's what's
He did
up.
some work. Yeah. Um, another. This is a documentary. If you have not seen this documentary, make it happen. Black Barbie.
What?
Yes, this is. If you have not seen this, find it, watch it. In this doc, you will meet the first Black Barbie and the three trailblazing women at Mattel who made sure that this Black Barbie looked like them. This is the untold story of representation that changed the toy aisle forever. It is a must. It is good. A lot of things I had no idea. I had no idea.
Neither did I.
Yeah, but that's a must. And that movie kind of slid under the radar, and people didn't really gravitate to it the way I had expected them to. But Black Barbie,
When did
the
that come
first,
out? Is that new?
that came out 2 years ago.
Really? Shut the front door. I'm about
Yeah,
to
yeah,
look that up.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You'll enjoy it. So those are two great movies. Put them on your list. Enjoy yourself this weekend.
Noted. Noted.
Right, right. Let's see what's going on out here. Becoming by
Yes.
Michelle Obama is also a must watch. It is. And if you didn't know, the interesting thing about her documentary is that, and I don't know why they have on Netflix, they moved it from the adult category and moved it to the children's category. I'm not
Wow.
I'm not sure why, but
Interesting. Huh. Okay.
they have recently. So if you go to look for the movie and you're like, why can't I find it on Netflix? Go to the children's go to the children's category, and it's in there.
So is the book similar to the movie for those who read the book? I'm curious because I do have the book. I read the book.
No, I think it's different.
Okay. So it's more of is it more of her
It's
tour?
her. Hmm.
Gotcha.
Hmm. And some
Okay.
other things, but it's good. It's good. And
Okay.
yes, it is. And yes, it is not to be mistaken with Nikki's Barb's.
We're not even gonna talk
Black
about
Barbie.
Nick.
Yes, it's not.
I'm gonna
We
drink my
can't
tea
talk
on
about
that
Nikki.
one because
Yeah,
I'm
no.
allergic. I'm
Yeah.
allergic.
Right. And Chris says, yes, 42 is magnificent. It is such a great movie. Such a great movie. Yes.
Oh, that's so
It
good.
sure did. It sure did make him get into baseball. When he was hot, he was like that. What? Probably one of my favorite moments. Okay, so now we know what we're watching this weekend, right? We know what we're
Yes.
watching.
We're not
So
watching anything else. We're
not watching
supporting.
anything else. And then hit me up on Instagram and say, I watched it, and tell me what you thought about it. Tell me what.
That's right. Nikki
That's
who?
right. Nikki who? No, we're not.
We don't know. We
We
don't
don't know.
know.
We have no idea. We have no idea. We have no idea. So now we are about to get into
Ah, my favorite.
we're about to get into some smash or pass.
Let's get
All
it.
right. So if you're new here, smash or pass, we are making the decision if this is something that we would partake in. Would we smash? Or something we're like, absolutely not, and it's a pass. Right? Right. So, first up,
Imagine a golden croissant, jumbo crab grilled cheese, giving way to the creamiest crab bisque. You've earned this, so relax. I'm gonna talk you through this. Start by sauteing your veggies. Season with salt, pepper, and paprika. Add tomato paste, crab, and enough seafood stock to cover. Once cooked, remove the crab and set aside. Blend until it's nice and smooth. Add a good amount of heavy cream. And finally, season with salt and pepper to taste. Just like that. Combine cream cheese, crab meat, shallots, chives, salt, pepper, cheddar, and mozzarella cheese. Mix thoroughly, then sandwich between 2 slices of croissant loaf. All that's left is to toast on all sides until it's golden brown and beautiful. Just like that. Look how creamy this is. Let yourself have it. You deserve to be spoiled like this. Trust me.
all day. That all day is a smash.
Come on. Come on. First of all, let's talk about his voice.
The voice alone, this is probably my 3rd time featuring him on the podcast. Simply because I'm just like, wait, what's he saying? Okay,
who
wait.
Talking to, sir? Who are you talking to? I was like,
who are you talking to?
Listen, I loved everything about it. I loved how he just broke down every ingredient, how he poured Did you see that big lump of crab? I said, yes, Jesus. Yes.
This was I've watched this a few times, and I just realized on the sandwich he added chunks.
Yes, he did.
Crab, and then said, "Okay, let me go ahead and flip you over." What?
Did he say that? Oh, let me hold myself. I didn't hear that. Oh, I am telling. Shut the front door. Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If he has more things like that, he's probably setting things up, accordingly, in decency and order. But that right there was a good recipe. That was definitely a great recipe.
Yeah, I think that's a winner.
For sure. I'll take a lactate for that one. I saw that. Jesus. I'll take one. I will take an L for that.
I'll take the L for that.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we all could agree that was a smash. That was a smash. All right, so next up, let's see what's happening.
Tonight for dinner, my husband is craving wings.
That nigga gonna be craving death. He keep fucking with you.
So I started by seasoning my wings. And then I let...
Bitch, we 13 seconds in the video and you still sprinkling salt. Fuck sprinkling, you pouring. Oh my God.
them marinate for about 45 minutes, and I pop them in the oven.
Them bitches look like rocks. You got so much salt on them, they're foaming. Nobody else seen it was foaming a little bit right there? Oh, okay.
Until they were nice and crispy. Then I made my sauce by melting some butter, and I added garlic, and I let that cook. Then I added some hot
So far, you're doing good with the sauce. Don't put no salt, bitch.
honey, and I mixed that together till it was nice and thick, and I added some parsley, and
Should have killed that heat before you put that parsley in there, but nonetheless.
then, of course, I poured this over my wings, and I mixed that into the wings, and
Why you talk like it? Kings and a hings and ha, Why you gotta hold everything out? Damn. You hold your words like you held that pour on the salt. Shit.
I added cotija cheese, and then I mixed that in, and then, of course, I plated the wings for my husband.
Husband. Stop that shit. Damn.
He loved these wings so much. He did complain they were a little salty, but I told him that it was probably just his salty attitude.
No, bitch. It was that overzealous hand of yours. Strong ass grip on the salt. Let it go. Got more salt than the bottom of the McDonald's fry trap. Poor brother not gonna make it another week in that house. Pray for him.
It is a pass. It is like I've never seen anything like that in my life. You can't even. Who could eat that? You can't eat it. That's why I was like, is
did
this a joke? You cannot.
heart attack, high sodium having,
Yeah.
it was a hot mess. Okay, let me tell you the difference between Mr. Sultry Man and her voice. Her voice just made me pass. I'm going to did it. No, ma'am. No, you don't know what you're doing. You don't add that much salt. Not that type. You don't even. No, it was just
wrong.
It was wrong.
It was really wrong.
Poor husband.
I know.
Get him some water. Get him. He is. Oh my gosh, his poor blood work is going to be terrible.
It's going to be.
Oh, his blood.
Well, he wouldn't make it past one wing. You're not making it past. You might not make it past a bite. So
that can't be good. And it tried to look good at the end. Did you notice that?
If you didn't know what happened before, you'd be like, you know what? Pass me away. Until you like bit into it.
If cooking's not your ministry, just get out the kitchen. It's okay. There's a lot of other things to do in the house. You can clean, you can decorate. You don't have to be in the kitchen if that's not your gift.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? There's too many things. You can buy boxes and then make your own meal. Just follow the directions.
Yeah. Or maybe not. Just don't do it.
You know what? That's just not your ministry. Just step out. Just step out.
Okay.
Ooh, she made me mad. She made me upset.
Well, I think we all can agree that was a pass. And we have one more.
Right.
I'm going to be showing you how to make our viral no-bake banana pudding cheesecake, along with the popular Biscoff and Cam's blueberry Oreos. I will make all three at one time. Are we greedy? These are hard to find. You're going to start with 2 cookies first, vanilla wafers for the banana pudding. Y'all, the minis are better than the regular. Now we got the what, baby?
Oreos.
Y'all can do whipped cream or without, but we're doing with cream because we're big backs. These are hard to find too. It should look like so. We're going to heat up the Biscoff. 30 seconds. You see that?
Yeah, I see.
Perfect. So I take a spoon with the Biscoff cream and just sprinkle it over like that. We'll give that some time to settle in and we'll add the strawberry in a minute. This is the can of blueberry we get, Lucky Leaf. The strawberry's Lucky Leaf as well. Tell me your inspiration for this.
Cookout cheesecake milkshake.
All right, Oreo's done. You can add chocolate if you want. Cam did it last time. And last but not least, caramel syrup.
Y'all, between the banana pudding and the Biscoff, I'm not sure which one we like more.
Now that we let the cookie butter sit a little bit, let's add that strawberry topping. You can add real strawberries if you want, if you're bougie. So after you add these toppings, this is the time you add it in the fridge. But we don't got time for that. For real though, if you want it to be right, let it sit in the fridge overnight. But we're on vacation, we don't got time. We're gonna show you how to do it after.
I'm saying.
Now for the banana pudding, you're gonna cut up a banana. Then you're gonna stick it in just like you did the Nella wafer cookies. You how it should look right there? It's cookie time. It's cookie topping time. Full cookie in the middle.
That's how it should look.
That's how it should look.
All right.
Same thing with the Biscoff cookies.
This is how it should look after.
Let's do the banana pudding. Add the Nella wafer cookies. Oh gosh. Cookie on top for decoration. I know y'all are wondering what are the cinnamon rolls for. Damn. The icing. Did you get all that?
Yeah.
Y'all, this icing's yellow because it's buttercream. I'm gonna add some more cookie butter to the Biscoff and then add caramel to the nana pudding. All right, y'all. That's it. They're done. Y'all want to eat video?
Okay, so clearly we're trying to have type 2 diabetes in 2026. My God, that is so much sugar. But I am going to smash lightweight. I mean, because let me tell you about those. I call them the Delta cookies because, Delta Airlines kind of started that whole Biscoff.
They sure did.
So those Biscoff cookies do hit. So I did see that it's been a viral video for quite some time. So, but I mean, it was a lot of stuff. I don't like that canned fruit. I would probably just do regular fresh fruit because that canned fruit looks real special. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I'll try it. I may have a couple of cavities afterwards. And, again, I may have to drink some water, a little type 2, like I said. But
a lot of water.
I'll try it.
Yes. Well, the image entertainment says smash. So I'm gonna try it. I would too. This is funny to me because if you know what movie this is from?
Your arm. No, which one?
Soul Food.
Ah!
I was like, oh my gosh, I know.
Hilarious.
Big Mama, your arm, because Big Mama was having an issue with the diabetes.
See?
Yes.
Just give me 2 bottles. Exactly. 2 bottles
Yes.
of water
Water.
afterwards. Because
Yes.
you're going to feel that thing.
You're
You're
gonna
going to
feel
be up,
Yes.
all hyper.
Yes. I guess no, my AC one is bubbling. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
I understand. Health is
Not
well.
everybody was smash.
Okay, pass. Okay.
She said pass on all of it. I understand. I understand.
It's like, I am not going to have bubble guts up in here today.
Right?
I understand.
Right.
Save your guts, honey. Save your guts.
Yes. Let's. All right, everyone. We have come to the end of this episode. Right. The single teardrop. Or well, maybe there's several. Okay. But yes, we have. I want to thank you for joining me tonight. This was fun.
It was. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you. And you will be back at the end of the month when we wrap up the series.
Me?
Yes.
Me?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And join us next week. Join me next week. And Dr. Smith, Dr. Audrey Smith will be joining me for part 2. And we'll do this again. It'll be fun. So please know, if you have not subscribed to the podcast, please subscribe to the podcast. Join us. You'll have a good time. I hope you had a good time tonight. And share, because sharing is what? Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. As we grow and as I grow the community. So join me next week, next Wednesday night at 8 p.m. You can find me on YouTube, Food Worth Forking, on all social media platforms. And, that'll be it. Can you tell us where we can find you?
I'm on all platforms. Ebony Scientist on Instagram. Kenya Noel on Facebook. Temple Transformation on Facebook.
Oh, my.
I'm there.
Huh.
Check me out.
All right. Very good. Very good. So, everyone, I will see you next week. I like to end the show with something funny, just something fun, so that leave. We're going to leave on an upbeat. So we're going to do that and then we'll be done. But until we eat again, make it food worth forking. Hold on.
Where's your phone?
Oh yeah, no, it's Bible Pay. Let me give you a tip. $5. Come on.
Okay, you know what?
Did it work?
You know what?
What?
I shouldn't have doubted you.
You know what? It's not about doubting me. Thing is, you never doubt God. You know why? Because Jesus paid it all. Hey, glory! He paid it! Yes, he did! Hey, did Jesus pay it all? You know he did.
I had to tell him about your ways. Spread the word.
It's not my way. It's Yahweh. It's Yahweh. Come on, thank you so much. He paid it. God bless you in Jesus' name. Woo!